Rotary Club of Accra was the first club to be chartered in Ghana, as well as the English-speaking West Africa sub-region. This club was chartered on 24th of October 1958. So this was barely a year after independence. Hence, Rotary Club of Accra is now 60 years old and the first club in our district 9102. On this note, I hand over to PRID Sam Okujetu to give you the history of Rotary Club of Accra.
The Rotary Club of Accra had its charter on the 24th of October 1958. This came about because there was a Ghanaian who was a chief accountant for Texaco, but had lived for many years in America. So he thought that it would be a good idea if a similar institution is established in Ghana. He therefore sought permission from Rotary International to organize a club. So he went about, since the club is supposed to be composed of leaders of business and profession within the country, he sought membership or prospective membership from the various organizations in the country. And eventually the first club was established, and eventually clubs were established in Kumasi, in Tema, in Takoradi, in Tamale. And then later on, a second club was added in Accra, which is called Accra West. So this is how the club grew. And it was the same Rotary Club in Accra that founded the first club in Nigeria, that is the Ibadan Club. They sponsored the formation of that club. So we will say that the growth of Rotary in English-speaking West Africa originated from the Rotary Club of Accra. So this is a brief history of the Rotary Club in Accra.
Over its 60-year history, Rotary has grown from one club with 28 members to 49 clubs with 1,500 Rotarians in all the 10 regions of Ghana. We will continue to undertake projects that will impact the less fortunate in society, and we hope that members of the public who have the Rotary heart for service and can meet the cost of Rotary membership can join us so that collectively we can continue to do more good in the world. Projects undertaken over the course of Rotary in Ghana are quite numerous. I cannot really mention them. Some of the notable ones include the reconstructive plastic and burns unit department at Kolebu. It came about through Rotary collaboration. And a lot more, as I said. And the 6 areas of focus, we continue to do projects every year because that is what Rotary is about. It's all about service to humanity and mankind.
In 1985, Rotary International adopted a new baby. This is the Polio Plus program. Rotary decided they would want to get polio out of the world. This was a time when polio was infecting people left and right, a very highly infectious disease. 350,000 people were infected at the time. That would mean 1,000 people every day. So Rotary decided that they wanted to get rid of polio and eradicate it completely. Rotary decided on this project because Rotary had in 1979 embarked on such a similar mass immunization project in the Philippines. And this was so successful, and it made it feasible, using mass immunizations made it feasible for Rotary to know that this can be done. 33 years since, the incidence of polio has really dwindled almost to extinction. As of last week, there were only 18 cases globally, and these were 14 in Afghanistan and 4 in Pakistan. Nigeria is the 3rd endemic country. But even Nigeria, since 2016, they have had no case of polio. So we are making progress. The WHO, however, requires 3 years of a no polio incidence before you can be declared polio-free. So we are 99.9% there. In Ghana, the last case was recorded in 2008. This year, we have gone 10 years without incidence of polio. So we are making a headway.
The man with the sun is the fellow we need. Vive la Rotary, who loses in serving the shaming of greed. Vive la Rotary, oh, vive la Rotary, vive la Rotary. Truth is a right, love is a might. Vive la Rotary, oh, vive la Rotary, vive la Rotary. Truth is a right, love is a might. Vive la Rotary, oh, vive la Rotary, vive la Rotary. Truth is a right, love is a might. Vive la Rotary.
On this 60th anniversary, I guess congratulations are in order for Ghana Rotarians who have been doing marvelous work over those years. I am the chairman of the Rotary International USAID Water and Sanitation Collaboration. And in this project, we are picking on the strengths of Rotary, where we have interested, hardworking Rotarians who are volunteering their time, and we are matching it with the technical abilities of USAID, who are in collaboration with us. It's a $4 million project over 5 years, starting from 2015, and it will be over 2020. We are using 40 Rotary clubs, and we are working in 6 regions where we are putting in these systems. We are not only putting in infrastructure, namely water systems, boreholes, mechanized systems, but we're also putting in latrines, different kinds of latrines, depending upon the needs and the facilities available in these communities. We expect at the end of the project to put in a minimum of 95 boreholes and 144 latrines, as I mentioned earlier. And we're not only doing infrastructure, we're doing what we call software that will make sure that the people are aware of the sanitation and hygiene needs of the communities. We will do a lot of advocacy work in addition to that. This is what makes this project a little special. The advocacy work involves what the needs of the communities are, so that we can go in there and make sure that those needs are met through the district assemblies with the national government, so that we can impact on them what we're doing and make sure supplying these things to the communities. We are looking at innovative ideas we can also use to put in these systems to make them work a little better. We are doing something such as incorporating soccer into hygiene training for the communities, and we hope that it will be very successful. Hopefully by the end of 2020, we would have made impact in these 165 communities we are working in, as well as beyond that level, other communities we might not even be working in.
a cheerful smile, a willing heart to help us on our way. A firm resolve.
Our flagship project is Take the Child Off the Street. You and I will agree that we have witnessed the migration of children from the rural areas into the city. Some of them do not have a place to sleep. Some of them do not even have any parental guidance. And all these children are on the street. As a result of that, I'm convincing my Rotary Club to undertake a project that will enable us to take these children off the street. It is going to be a difficult task, but we intend to see it through. We are going to work with communities. We are going to work with regulators to ensure that this project is taken through and through. Please come on board. Let's help as a team to take the children off the street. For all you know, one of these kids can grow up to be the president of Ghana.
Rotary.